Hey guys, we're back here again. We got the magazine disassembled, and we'll be doing a comparison between the new generation Gen 3 HK polymer magazine and comparing it to the tan Gen 3 PMag from Magpul as well too, guys, for reference. So this is what the mag looks like right here disassembled. So let me get my camera situated here so I can get a better shot. The follower and the spring right here as well too. This is what the follower and the spring looks like. They do like a spray paint, some kind of coloring around here for that, for reference. So it'll line up with the actual notches on here. I should say notches on the actual body of the magazine right here as well too. So you can see the content of the actual magazine for reference when you want to count the round count for the magazine. It basically currently has amount of rounds still in the magazine for reference. And the follower here, I'll show you what the follower looks like. Here's the follower. Get a better shot here for you. This is what the follower looks like on the front end. It has a unique design. That's what it looks like. Let me rotate it around here. It's like an anti-tilt follower as well too. It looks like similar to the I'm going to call it Magpul design. It's not the same, but it's like a proprietary design basically. So that's what it looks like right there. Let me flip it around the other side. Let me rotate around the other way here so you can see the front. So there you go. That's what the magazine follower looks like. The back side. Right side. Front portion right there as well. And there's a headlong shot right there as well too for general reference purposes as well too, guys. So spring looks good. I don't see any kind of problems with that. And the bottom of the magazine spring down here as well too. There's your bottom plate. It looks like down there. Go ahead and flip it up, and there's your button tab to release the bottom portion of the mag body. And here's the magazine by itself. It's down inside the magazine. Try to roll that around and get a better shot for you guys. Sorry about the lighting conditions out here. And here's the back of the magazine. I think they designed these things so they don't want you to actually take off the bottom or the bottom of the floor plate, base plate, whatever you want to call it down here. This thing basically hangs on the bottom down here like so. So you do not need to actually take off the magazine plate down here. This thing basically like pivots down here, so you don't actually have to take it off. That's a unique feature about that right there as well too. So it's kind of a neat design where you're not going to really lose the magazine's plate down there in the bottom. So this thing basically pivots like so. You can lock it back like that. You can pull it apart on here. However, I just recommend just leaving it on there because you can just hold like so. It'll just go back and forth like that on there. And you can just put it right back up on to the magazine body. You see, flip it back down just like those. It's like that. Pull it back down, folds it right against the body. So that's kind of a unique design right there for that. So I think it's a pretty nice feature right there. So we'll do the comparison here between the two magazines right here. Got the good old PMag body. Your PMags. Notice they both have the same over insertion tab on the back right here. The HK one's slightly larger than the PMag Gen 3 version right here. And they both have windows on the sides of the magazine for reference to tell you how many rounds are still in the magazine. Here's the front. See the front body of the magazine right there as well too. It looks like to me the HK might have a little bit more of an advantage right here, but in realistic terms, it's probably really not going to matter either way for that. But that's what it looks like right there. Comparison between the two. Here's the other side. Magazine body looks similar in design. And we'll give you another shot of the actual feed lip area. Here's your feed lip areas. So you can get a better shot. Sorry about this, guys. There you go. That's what the feed lip area looks like. Down inside the magazine body as well too. Let's see these down real quick and get a better shot here. This camera don't want to focus too good. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see, get a better shot. There we go. How about that? Flip it around here. Looks good. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the other portion right here, comparing the springs and followers and all that good stuff right here. So here's what they two look like side by side. The Gen 3 PMags right here, and the HK1 is right here as well too for reference. So that's what the springs and the follower and the floor plate look like in general right here. So there you go. Got different tabs on the bottom of the plate right here. Just like so. Looks like to me the magpul one is a bit more reinforced for our general purposes right there versus the HK magazine floor plate down there as well too. And here's the shot of the comparison between the two followers up here as well. The HK one has noticeably more beef to it, if you want to call it that. So there's what they look like side by side. Go ahead and flip these things around so you can see them what they look like on the front end. There you go, that's the front end portion. And there's a top down portion again as well too. Here's the back side. So they both look pretty good. I don't really have any problem with the PMags. So here's the floor plate, or the bottom of the mag. I keep on calling it the floor plate. It's basically the bottom of the magazine right here. The actual, I call it the foot on, if you want to call it that. So, so that's what the area looks like right there for that one. And we'll compare it with the HK over here as well too. I just want to leave that one on here. I don't want to take it off completely. So that's what they look like side by side for reference. Let me flip this around here so you can get a better shot here. The HK one is noticeably larger right here for reference, so it is you know, we call it a bigger or a beefier size right there for that. So in general, they're both functional magazines, no problem. So we'll be doing a quick video probably up the cabin here, hopefully this week or next week, and we'll be doing a comparison between them up here for, you know, general functionality purposes. However, the PMag Gen 3, sorry about that, is currently being used by our United States military forces as like a general default new magazine out there for reference. So we'll go ahead and test them both at the cabin for feeding. The HK Gen 3, I was looking online, these things are supposedly having revised geometry similar to the we'll call PMag, because the PMag has the revised feed lip area right here for, you know, revised geometry, so it has a better feed angle for feeding the M855 A1, I think it's M855 A1 ammunition for that. So I don't have any of that ammunition myself, but we'll be trying some green tip ammunition plus regular 55 grain and 77 grain ammunition up there using the new Gen 3 magazine from HK right here. So it looks good. Give me another shot right here as well to reference. I really like the way the bottom thing just like flips open on the bottom right here. You don't have to actually have to take it off, so it's not like you're gonna lose or anything else like that. So good magazine in general, looks good. Got unique features to the internal structure of the magazine as well too, and looks similar design to the magpul Generation 3 magazine. However, the follower has a bit more beef, to say the least, inside the actual follower area right here. Okay, and that has been the comparison and the third, or I should, let me see, I think it's the second or third video regarding the HK Gen 3 polymer magazine, guys. So if anybody has any comments, questions, whatnot, feel free to leave me a message here, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'll see you guys. Have a nice day.